And a friend of mine used to be a policeman who broke his neck teaching some young kids to swim, called Jack Hall. Him and I were best of mates in the hospital, and he only lived up the road at Farmworth. And so he and I used to pal out together at the hospital, and we'd help each other do things. Like in the afternoon we had gym, but we had OT as well, and that's where, you know, you sort of end up making something or sawing something. And because I didn't have any strong triceps or anything, trying to saw through a piece of dowel, should we say 3/8, half an inch, I'd be there all day doing this, you know, and I'd just say to Jack, can you put your hand on there while I saw through this, because he just didn't have the strength to do it. And he did that for me, you know, and a few other things. And then one of the girls, the OTs and the physios, they suggested that, you know, did anyone want to try and go swimming? You know, a couple of us says, yeah, it's great, you know, let's go. They'd take us once a week to the baths at Southport, and once we were in the water, I could float, you know, especially if it was a sort of float aids around. I could float, and I found I was fine on them. And then I learnt to, obviously I was lying on my back because I couldn't go on my front. And then I learnt to sort of, you know, where you paddle and keep yourself in the water. And I learnt that, and then I learnt to do a double arm backwards, you know, as though you're swimming with two arms backwards. And I did that for quite a while, and then when it got stronger, I was able to actually alter the movement, and then I was able to swim what you call, it looks like normal backstroke. And that was really, you know, when I started to feel as though I really enjoyed this, and, you know, I'd like it to continue. And it took me a long time to be able to do breaststroke and what you call front crawl. That took me an awful long time to do, because you've got to come over with your arms, but you've got to get your breathing right. You know, if you don't get that right, then you're struggling. So that took me quite a long time to do. But as I say, I was just getting to the end of this, going to Southport with Jack, when the charge nurse, Les Goulburn, he said to me, do you want to come down? We're going down to the games at Stoke Mandeville, do you want to come? And I was a bit worried about that, because I'd never been anywhere like that before. But it turned out to be quite, you know, a good thing to do, because I actually, when I went down there, they said, I don't know whether it was just a bit of a joke on my behalf, but they said, oh, somebody's not turned up, we need another swimmer, can you fit in? So I said, oh, I don't know about that, I've only come to watch. And anyway, eventually I ended up swimming, and I'm not sure if I won that. I think I won the race, but I can't remember now. So I thought, oh, this is good, you know. And then, you know, I won a few more races, and I think the powers that picked the international squad, you know, I think the year after, I think I was just picked. I think I was 70, I don't know, 73 or 74, I can't remember now. The national games worked on a hospital club basis, I went with my club, Southport, and then there'd be Stoke Mandeville, which was SPAC, then there'd be Lodgemore from Sheffield, then there'd be Hexham, and there was Pinderfields. There was a lot of clubs from all over the country, and there was real camaraderie, you know, between each other. But in between the camaraderie, everyone wanted to beat everybody else. You know, don't you know, run away with the idea that, you know, we liked each other, so we all let each other win. You know, we never let anybody win. But, you know, we could beat, never. You know, and that's the way the club system was. And it was fantastic. It all gelled into, at the end of it, into becoming the nationals at Stoke Mandeville, and then the internationals at World Championships, which inevitably led to the Paralympics at the end of that, every 4 years.